Yeah, he's working on the music for a new time lapse. In the image slideshow at the top right corner, you should see one with a machine gun coming out of a mosquito's head, like an MG42, and so that's the next one we're working on. So that's one good thing about these Twitch streams is we can now, you know, since I record all of them, I can take them all in time lapse, all the artwork. It used to be we'd set up, you know, and do the time lapse frame by frame by frame, and it kind of felt uncomfortable, you know, like I almost felt like I had to pay attention too much, as opposed to here where we're just filming and he has like real-time footage to work with. There we go. Okay. Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth. Let's see what we got here. Captured with light shot. Oh, cool. So you do some textile work. That ladybug is awesome. Very cool. I dig it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally cool with people throwing their links in. I mean, that's what we're all about here. I've probably seen more cool artwork in the last 5 weeks I've been streaming than just trying to scour the internet. All right, let's see this. Check out the second one. Gnarly. Is that cross stitching? That's awesome. Putting out the fire. If that's cross stitching, I actually used to do a little bit of that. My mother was a huge cross stitcher, so she got me into it very, very young. Here we go. Yeah, cool. Oh, is this your Instagram? All right. Rain Black Artist, update stream. Oh, holy shit. Copic markers. Okay, so that's all marker work. Man, the detail was insane. I love it. Love the black and white. Yeah, I did that for years when I was drawing comic books. I was just strictly did black and white. I didn't get into painting until they told me I had to do a full color cover and they weren't going to pay to hire someone to do it. And I was like, all right, fuck. That's how I got back into painting, was just to do the covers for my comics. But yeah, I love black and white stuff. And what's going on? What's the color? What's going on in the tree there? I knitted that on the toothpicks. Let's take a look at this here. If it loads. Oh, I got the wheel of anger. Come on. Holy shit. Those are, that's pretty rough. Look at this. She knitted that on toothpicks. It was like that big. That's insane. Yeah, Sugar's blind, so. No. Holy fuck. That's nuts.
And what is that for?
I'm having people share their links, you
No,
know,
what
for
I
our.
mean is, like, what is that? Like a rodent sweater, or what is that?
Yeah, what is it? A rodent sweater? Like, yeah, what's the story behind the toothpick one?
Gerbil sweater?
Just to see how small you could go, or
Crap.
this one micro? Oh, what did you say? Micro knitting. That's insane. Do you use like a magnifier when you knit that small? I mean, a brooch. Okay, yeah. Hat pin. Yeah. Okay.
Some glove.
Very, very cool. Lapel pin. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's yeah. That's some eyesight destroying work. I love it though. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, there's I'm amazed at how many like the beads, the beadwork and the crocheting and how much of that I've encountered, which is kind of cool because I never really see that at all ever. You know, not like a deviant art thing or not like some sort of like within my artists, you know, that I follow or follow me on Facebook. So it's been pretty cool to see the like that side of things. I don't know if it's a resurgence or you guys are just finally popping your shit up online, but yeah, I am blind. I can imagine. My eyes start to flutter now, like when I do all this like detail work, and then I get up in the morning and I'm like, you know, trying to read a headline. And I'm like, oh, that's the headline. So far, I haven't gotten my eyes checked yet. So, because I remember the first time I zoomed in with this new camera when I started streaming on Twitch, I was like, oh, if I can just, you know, I mean, I could get super close and detailed on the OBS screen. I'm like, I should just draw without looking at the computer. But I would probably fuck it up. And I'm sorry, I did see that. A roadside female phoenix. Oh, okay, okay. I saw that you, Rain Black Artist, had posted a message, and sorry I didn't respond there. I love phoenixes. They're just insanely cool. I don't think I've ever drawn one, though. All right. There we go. Little whatever the hell lines, and then we'll tackle this next big one, and one more after that, and that'll be all the little background decorations. So mischievous little critters, yeah. From what I've seen in the movies and read about them. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to draw a lot of like growing up. I know my uncle and I used to, you know, he's only 6 years older than me. Used to sit around and draw a lot of like Greek mythology, and we just do act out Dungeons and Dragons campaigns. This was like 79, 80, and I think I was like 4 years old or something. But just draw like all the cool creatures that like in Greek mythology. Clash of the Titans was definitely a favorite movie.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so awesome, dude.
Oh yeah. For the mosquito, or are you still working on? Oh shit, yeah, okay. Oh, you got the image slideshows, like that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I can't decide if I want to zoom in and crop that off or mask it out for cars or one.
Or both. Like interject some weird shit in some of the paintings and
Yeah.
keep some of them and keep others that are, you know, that you mask out and it's like some weird German machine gun dude or whatever, World War II thing. Americans running up the beach or...
Oh, you mean like just some fucking old ass stock footage? Fucking drop it.
Drop it right in, hell yeah. Like,
just like have it start as the little frame of you and me, and like have it just like slowly expand into the whole space.
That'd be cool, yeah. Yeah, who was it? Was it Harryhausen or the guy who did all the claymation for Clash of the Titans and whatnot? The guy was just sick as hell.
Oh my God.
Absolutely amazing.
Right now, I shrinked this to 20 minutes.
Whoa.
And that's like fucking 1700% speed up.
Holy shit. Well, you have full live footage to pull from, so.
Well, yeah, there's probably going to be a bunch of parts that'll just be chopped right the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah, who wants to watch a 20-minute time lapse?
I mean, it looks really cool.
You can put a 20-minute version up on YouTube if you want.
I gotta get way more interesting.
What's up, brother? Get to play games and watch your stream tonight. Hey! My actual brother is on now. Everybody say hi to Nano Banano 6.
Hi, brother.
My little brother Ian. My tiny leprechaun brother Ian. He's taller than I am. How you doing, dude? Nice, man. Glad you get to chill and play some games tonight. What are we going to be playing? We got cooking. That's awesome. Yeah, just been doing some tedious ink work tonight. With stuff I think really helps the background and kind of brings just a weird cohesion to it. Playing some PUBG, trying not to rage. Have fun running for 20 minutes until you find someone to shoot. That's cool. That's cool. Are you streaming or are you just playing? There we go. Thanks, dude. Yeah, working on the old Red Queen, who's playing poker in Reno in 1955, 56 maybe. I like 1955 though. It's just a cool date to say. Nice. All right, one more, and we've got this background thing down. Oh, if you didn't hear him, Sugar says hi.
Who, what?
Ian's on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I heard you say hi. I don't know if he heard. But
Yeah.
Not streaming tonight. Girlfriend's sleeping behind me. Whatever. That's when you wake her up. Motherfucker, fuck. You know, just screaming at the game, throwing controllers. She'll think the place is on fire. You'll be like, oh, no, I some guy just hopped out from a tree and killed me.
Dude, like 4 times in a row when this shaker hits,
Yeah.
your hand moves to your paint and like back into time. I was like,
Sick.
man, that's so cool.
Yeah, I like this shit, man.
It's always like that.
It's all right. It's something like he says, "What up?" Something that like the human mind, when they're watching it, will pick up on it though. And be like, "Wait, did that?" Yeah, I love how fast these are. You know. Which are always good for Reich and Funk songs, because we want our crowd just going ape shit.
Yeah. Sweating.
Yep.
And raging.
Yes.
And rising.
I can't paint live on stage and throw buckets of paint on people to Lawrence Welk. You know, like, I mean, I could, but like, it just wouldn't fit.
Says who? Lawrence Welk said.
Yeah, he ain't got a say. Most of his fans are dead too. Oh well.
Still here.
You're still here. Fuck off. No. Is that the only one? Yeah, it's these smaller ones. I didn't do a lot of spiky shit, but that's okay. It's that unintentional, intentional. We've all done it in our artwork. It's like, well, I didn't mean to do that, but fuck, that looks great. Dear God, man. Yeah. Clean off the brush. Sometimes the ink will build up on the tip there, and and then when I dip it and pull it out, if I'm painting, sometimes a little bit of that will fall off, and and it'll go where it's not supposed to. What we got here? All right. Well, that's cool, Ian. You'll be able to when I'm done in well, it depends how long you're on. This might take another couple hours or whatnot. We're gonna hopefully raid the sways. If you haven't been to the Church of Sways, you don't know what you're missing. Oh, sorry. I forgot to ink the TV. Try and stay one more day of work, then 3-day weekend. Fuck yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say like I quit and then come with Gina for the trip next week. I'm excited to get her out here, and it's awesome. Darla's coming. Very unexpected, but I think they'll both really like it out here. I mean, it's Washington. It's absolutely fucking gorgeous. So. All right, let's zoom back. Show you guys what you're missing. Holy shit. No, okay, and that looks really cool.
Yeah.
Leave it to Beaver.
It totally looks like that droopy dog.
Going down? Yeah, yeah. I had a math teacher that looked like that. We called him Droopy, and yeah, and we also called him Captain Cue Card, because when he was teaching us, it looked like he was reading cue cards off the ceiling. He'll be like X, this, you know, whatever. He was reading the inside of his brain. He had his cheat sheet, yeah. We almost put acid in his coffee one year because me and Rob Schmaltz were busboys at this steakhouse, and he ate there like a couple times a week, and I'm like, Rob's like, dude, he's like, I got some acid. We should put it in his coffee. And I'm like, Huckleberry Hound. Fuck yeah, that's it. I know, it's kind of like his mom, like if it was a bestiality type deal, and this, excellent. Glad we went there. Cheers, everyone. All right. I'm very happy that these are in because they were annoying me that they weren't. So now I got all the little 1950s patterns, and we can continue. So I'm going to go, let's grab a little, well, first of all, let's grab another paint bowl. I have upgraded from Chinette to a recyclable, no, I don't give a shit. Put the cap on the ink, though. That I do care about. Let's grab a little brown. Let's grab a little yellow. We'll do the rings on the cigarettes. We'll do the ones up here. We'll do the brown for the cigars. And then I'm going to toss some yellow in on the Social Security checks because I think that's one of the colors on the checks themselves. I didn't realize how complex a Social Security check is. It's got like Lady Liberty on it and 56 codes and the name and the amount and all that. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty complex. So when I letter these, it'll probably be, if I don't letter them on stream, I'll do it off right before I take it in, to get photographed. So we'll go with a little yellow ochre. Get some brown in there. Huckleberry Hound. All right. And I think I have a nice chisel brush. Let's drop in some of that. A little paint water. A little nice clean paint water. And what I'm going to do, just kind of get the brush. And I'm going to do a base coat, and then we'll go in and do some like shading up underneath where the check folds and all that good stuff. And because the ink's waterproof, you can go right over it. So there's and I always do a final kind of outline touch-up at the end. So for the sake of efficiency, I don't worry about if I hit the other lines. It's just just an amazing ink. And when I was doing a lot of live painting at nightclubs and whatnot, it made such a difference. Not having to sit around after I put a little ink on worrying if it was going to smear or if I had to wait for it to dry or if I wanted to sit there with a hairbrush and hair dryer and try and dry it off. So silicone bleach, what's up? Just getting up to do print stuff. Summer means interfering light for color calibration. Ah, okay. Made the printer god smile. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, just working on the Red Queen here. Got a series going on where I'm taking the Alice in Wonderland characters, I'm pulling them out of the rabbit hole and putting them in our dismal situations, like a Social Security check wielding Red Queen in Reno in 1955. So we're going to make a caterpillar like a sandwich maker or something along those lines. So, yeah, she's sexy, dude, She's got her, but she's ready. She's smoking a joint and a cigarette at the same time. So wherever you want to go, she's there for you. Each line brings her closer. She looks like she might have cared sometime, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to give her just like a straight up poker face or just like, yeah, now she doesn't give a fuck, and that's the thing. She puts her cigarettes out in her crown and her cigars and when the ashtray is overflowing, so. And this will be like one of those shitty 80s like brown, we've all seen that cigarette, holder. Yeah, kind of deadpan, you know. Maybe she's been there. I mean, she's definitely been there a while, and that's not a good stack of chips. So, but yeah, she's worn. She cut off all their heads. Now she's in our world, and no one really gives a shit. And murder's illegal, and all the fun's been taken out of her life. So, so now she's just an old card shark. And my wife's family has a lot of poker players in it, so I'm hoping they find this amusing. Couple of casino dealers, and we actually have the big family reunion coming up next week. We have family trickling in for the next week or so, but next Saturday they got a big family poker game going on, and I don't play, so poor girl. He reminds me of when I painted Medusa. Oh, nice. Is that up on your site? Did I see that? I'd love to see that. Hell yeah. Like Aesop's Fables? I've read them. Yeah, I've read my kids. Or is it just something called Fables? I'm assuming that's something new that I'm too busy to read or have found out about. Oh, cool. You streaming tonight, Silicon Bleach, or are you done, or? Oh, Vertigo comics. Okay, cool. I love Vertigo. I mean, I remember when the original Sandman series came out, and Dave McKean's covers were just like, holy shit. My art dealer in Amsterdam, the guy who deals all my comic book art, actually deals Dave McKean's stuff as well, and handles all his poster prints and stuff like that. Yeah, Vertigo was the shit. Probably still is. I just haven't read. I'm busy printing hard. Oh, cool. Hey, you do your own printing, right? Because you were talking about the calibration and all that. Is that correct? Like you have all the machinery? Cheers! Nine more minutes for us Americans for Friday the 13th, so get your final kills in and get ready for a chill Saturday. Yes, I do. I'm a stickler for quality. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't gotten into printing my own thing yet, but I do have I have a guy in San Diego who's been printing my stuff for 10 years now, and it's absolutely amazing. I lucked out and found a pretty amazing printer. And he's always finding new things to print on, and he's the one that introduced me to getting my artwork shot on a better light camera system. And man, when I saw my first piece, Fear and Loathing with Elvis, I think it's a print on my site, but I think it's still up there. Yeah, it is, according to Sugar. But that was my first painting I ever got shot on a better light camera, and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, we got some metallic paper. I ran some samples off on it, and it's pretty cool stuff. Definitely catches the light. And we do print on the actual aluminum too, like the aluminum sheets that are a little bit thicker. They put like 2 sheets of aluminum with the foam core in the middle, and then we run it through a liquid lamination machine, so it like makes it scream, you know. Yeah, I just did like a sample on the metallic paper, but these are a little bit beefier, and they actually have like a wood block fused to the back and a hanging system integrated in it, and I'd have a sample, but most of my shit's still packed up in the trailer from tour, and I intend to keep it that way till fall tour. Now I'll have to go through that mess eventually. Just when you get back from on the road, you're like, I'm not dealing with anything. Cool, man. Later. Have a good time printing. Oh, I thought you meant later. Like, later, I'm out of here. Or I want to see sometime later. I don't know what you meant. Either way, I'll show you some later, and if you're leaving, then later. Sometimes when people are typing, I'm like, I don't know what they meant by that. No, I meant Word. All right, we'll throw up some emotes here. My new devil tongue. All right, that looks great. That looks like a check from the government. Shitty and yellow and bent. Yeah, I meant to pull out some of the merch samples today too. I got a bunch of new tapestries and face shields and stuff for festivals coming, and I got a whole bunch of shit. The first couple pieces I did stream, the Hunter S. Thompson and whatnot. I got the neoprene pads coming for those, so they should be in the mail. I'll debut those next week, but you know, if you do have to leave, all right. Thanks for popping in, man. I will. My streaming will be erratic next week, and like I said, it may just be me streaming from a bunch of drunken rants from the family reunion. So, and why not? What medium are you? No. Medium acrylic paint, and then Holbein for the ink. Is that what you meant? Medium, right? Ink. Yeah. Japanese ink. Am I misreading everything you're writing right now? Are we like way off on a wavelength that's like, this is only my third beer. I can't be there, right? I meant when you said yes. Okay, all right. Hey, let's start over. Silicon Bleach, you showed up. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I heard you're doing some printing. Little birdie told me. Oh, I need yellow. I need a smaller brush. This turned into just a horrible comedy stream, right? That's why I listed as variety. I'm now a hardcore chimney sweep. Jesus. What's his name? Come on, Mary Poppins. Who was it?
Who what?
Who played the chimney sweep in Mary Poppins? Dick Van Dyke. That's right. I was waiting for the Huckleberry Hound guy to chime in.
Remind me, I still need to show you that fucking chimney sweep hit that has Jack Black in it.
Chimney sweep skit with Jack Black?
Remember, it's from Run Running One?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never saw that. Sorry, I was drawing. Ah, shit, now I interrupted you. No, we found out it's Dick Van Dyke. I'm glad you're drawing. Go back to drawing. I don't mean to interrupt people. That's what I should be doing, right? No, I'm paid. So I'm just putting the gold little things on the cigarettes. Did the Social Security checks. Now I'm gonna do the cigars after this. The Sugar's music. I'm able to paint exceptionally fast. Let's figure out the poker chips. I'm slow. Laptop kicking people out. So, it's cool. Multitasking. Trying to go for the VIP vibe, I get you. Well, you know. Yeah, isn't there a setting where it's like chat is like sub only? Like you have to sub to be able to chat? I'm like, how do you even get to that point? Like, are there people that actually are like, yeah, I really need to talk to this guy? Multitasking. I think we're all multitasking. I'm trying to drink a beer, paint, carry on a very weird conversation with Silicon Bleach, and listen to Sugar's music and watch a time lapse at the same time. So. Oh, Ian. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because somebody had brought up Pork had brought up the guy who plays accordion. and he's trying to raise like $800 for autumn clothing, which I thought was like right on, man. Like you're not just going for your winter wardrobe. We're going autumn. They do sub-only chat when the regular chat gets out of hand. Oh, okay. So I guess that's good if you have like 50,000 people watching you, but what's out of hand? Like I figure the crazier the better. But I mean, I guess if they do really want to take care of like if people are subbing and they're actually asking like legitimate questions about art or the business or shit like that, then maybe I'm watching, listening to you, and the grab pot writing a crochet pattern as I crochet. Okay, so we have some multitaskers. Ian, what are you doing? What are you multitasking? I'm playing a game. And you're trying not to yell, fuck, every time you get shot in the head and lose PUBG because your girl's sleeping behind you. We know this. I literally have to paint fast to this. Stream elements. Silicon Bleach just toasted. All right. Thank you for the host, Mr. Bleach. Uh-oh.
No, that was on purpose.
Oh, that was on purpose. Okay. I was like, the party ended. Are you saving your work?
That too. I'm also trying to add the plugin that usually crashes my computer when
oh, okay.
Stop it and
You take care now for reals. All right. You're actually leaving. Okay. Get the fuck out. Goodbye. No. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. High five. I'll pop in next time you're online, too, and say what up. I'm putting marks on the canvases down here. Sweet, sweet. What a good Friday. I like when it gets late night. People start to get crazy and weird, and then you get the foreigners jumping in. I just woke up. All good stuff. All good stuff. I like the late night because you get the cross-continental.
You like the nightlife?
I like the nightlife.
You like the boogie?
I like the boogie.
On the disco go round?
Was that the next line?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. We could have a disco night. I know you got a mix of that. Cause...
the world's favorite country singer becomes disco queen, Alicia Bridges.
Ah, there you go. There's your music trivia for tonight. Not Alicia Keys.
No.
Alicia Bridges. I'll definitely kick you out and call you a chimney sweep too. Perfect. I will Dick Van Dyke your stream up.
If you listen to that song, you can hear the twang in her voice. Like, you know that chick was a fucking country.
Was a country singer? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. A chimney sweep. I'm gonna get a big chimney sweep hat and one of the brushes. I'm gonna be in costume next time. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
All right, crank it. This one's for Silicon Bleach. I'm dying over here. I got that country twang. I like that country twang. I'll tell you, when I lived in New Orleans in my younger days. Oh yeah, yeah, right. sounds like someone threatened a cat's family. Sing or they all die. You know? Like a cat. That's what she looked like? Is that David Bowie? Georgia, awesome. Oh, we partied in Savannah. Sugar and I spent a wonderful night destroying Frank Sinatra at a karaoke joint in Savannah. We love Georgia. Oh yeah, that's totally. And you know, Silicon Bleach is dancing to this right now. He's hosting this shit. He's got it cranked. He's printing. We made his night.
There's not a single person enjoying her performance. They're all sitting there frightened.
No way.
They're not even moving.
Oh, damn. They're probably told not to. They're like, you know. You guys are stiffs.
That jam. Whatever that is, it's like an electronic
Saxophone, yeah. It's the saxosynth. Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
My mom would love this right now. Big disco head. Probably how I was born. The effects of disco. I'm sure Ian knows. My little brother's online right now. His mom still busts out the disco every once in a while.
Wow.
What do you got? Give me some trivia. Give me some.
Okay.
Or give me whatever you're reading.
It's not even that. Okay. Disco diva Alicia Bridges scored big in 1978 with a chart-topping hit, I Love the Nightlife. It was her biggest moment in music, making her self-titled debut a definite part of the feel-good disco scene of the late 70s.
All right.
The blues-tinged Diamond in the Rough and Broken Woman were mildly successful.
Oh yeah, post your pattern.
Never regained her disco reign.
No.
2 more albums followed. 1979's Plays It As It Lays. That's a big roll off the tongue.
Like
And
Sloth from the Goonies.
Hocus Pocus.
Ah.
Those failed to gain recognition despite some disco threads transitioning into the new wave scene of the early 80s.
Ooh.
Bridges was an entirely
Oh, it's like that. Oh, okay. I get it.
Electronic dance gurus Little Louie Vega and Kenny Dope Gonzalez of the house act Masters at Work revamped I Love the Nightlife for the crampy flick The Last Days of Disco, and they put crampy instead of campy.
Crampy? Like it's about Krampus learning how to disco dance?
Alright, we need to go a little bit further backwards though, so we can get some of Alicia Bridges' country hit.
All right. We're just gonna have a little music education now, if this is okay. So, Mom had it on the other day. Typically Sunday mornings is disco morning. Nice. She put on Disco Duck. You remember that?
Easy like Sunday morning.
Easy like a Sunday morning, yeah. But with the Bee Gees. You know?
Oh shit.
Unbelievable stuff.
There is no.
They just erased her except for I Like the Boogie or I Like the Nightlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about anything else.
Damn it, where is it? It just says where did it go?
There we go.
Well, whatever. It's not really worth all of this.
No, we need to hear some music.
Although what there is to know is that's one of my favorite disco hits ever.
Beautiful.
Alicia Bridges.
It is sugar approved.
Back to techno.
Back to techno. Where did techno come from? Kraftwerk! Yeah.
Techno came from a couple of gentlemen in Detroit.
In Berlin.
No, actually, techno did come from Detroit.
There we go.
Kraftwerk will not attest to being the source of techno.
They're the source of all dance music.
They will call themselves the source of industrial.
I keep getting my blanket rolled up in the desk chair. I can visualize that. We've all done that. Dear God, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, let's do this tree. Let's get a little wash on this tree here. The card-holding tree.
Pile of rubbish out the door. It's becoming quite the art piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna lacquer the whole thing and just keep it there. I crocheted a penis once. Was great fun. I was snickering the whole time. You weren't dickering the whole time? Did you? That's awesome.
What about a vagina?
Where's the vagina crochet? Yeah, you need the companion piece.
Or a cock sock.
A cock sock! A whole line of cock socks. The Chili Peppers would enjoy those.
New cock sock.
Titus's cock socks. Now at Walmart. Unreal.
Next to the Eat, Pray, Slay fucking
Yeah. Yeah, next to their wonderful assortment of weirdly phrased coffee mugs. I found a coffee mug at Walmart. We were looking for a ceramic mug on tour. Sugar was. He started this whole fucking thing. In order to, it's all your fault. I'm prefacing it with that. Because we're tired of drinking out of plastic cups or whatever the hell, you know. So he found this ceramic mug that just said hustling. And as he's looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's retarded enough to buy. There was a mug that just said, eat, pray, slay. And I'm like, what is that even from? Has anybody even, is that somebody's tagline? Is that where the Catholic Church is going?
That's where the Catholic Church is going?
Or Christians in general? Is that like Muslims? I don't know. I don't think it's officially endorsed Walmart mug. But it was awful. I can't figure out the pattern for one of those. The head come off and you can hide things inside of it. Wonder if the men will cringe as I said it, grinning. Wow. Love it. Yeah, you gotta, you know, crocheting isn't for old ladies anymore. We all want a good crochet penis piece hanging on our wall, or as a functional
There's this chick,
item.
I can't remember her name, but in Chicago that goes by Stitch Queer.
Stitch Queer?
And she does like all these crazy like cross stitch art pieces. If you go on Instagram, she's Stitch Queer on Instagram.
Okay. Stitch Queer on Instagram. It's a girl in Chicago who does like really wild, off the wall cross stitch stuff. All right,
They're
Sugar's.
all like saying they're
Yeah.
all like, just like all lesbian related stuff.
Lesbian related funny ass shit.
Yeah, funny.
Nice.
Sure.
Definitely entertaining.
Yeah,
All right.
cool enough. We did some shows with her.
Oh, nice. When you guys were doing Chicago Infusion.
Yeah.
Nice. Crochet was never for old ladies. It was strictly a man's thing. Read the history. I will have to. I had no idea. I will never and do not claim to know the history of crocheting. I just throw shit out there sometimes, and if it doesn't stick, then I get someone like you who's read the fucking history, man. I will. I'm a history buff, so that's right up my alley. You may even see me doing a painting now of the history of crocheting. Jantrex, thanks for the follow. Thank you. This wonderful Saturday morning. Cheers, PBR. Some people are like, wow, I followed and you cheers me with a PBR. Like, how insulting. Can't win them all. All right.
You got the northwest.
Yeah. Some good shit right here. Northwest grown, my buddy Kyle Stambeck. He's one of the top growers in the country. Sugar just picked up a little sample jar. Holy shit, that smells good.
Yeah, it is. Mango.
Mango? Oh, this is the mango. Okay. Mango.
Like 24, 25%.
Ian's going to be like, Mom, Sean's just showing weed off on his stream. That's what he does on the West Coast. If a female was caught crocheting at one point, she was burned at the stake for witchery. No shit. That is a painting. I think there may be a crochet painting in my future. It sounds like something right up my alley I would paint. Need to change your stream name. It's not the 13th anymore. Or is it? Oh, do I have to? That requires effort. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's put something up there. What's it say? Happy Friday the 13th. Happy, let's see, was... Bam. Make Sugar do it. Oh, that's awesome. Even people on stream are pushing you around. No. No. Giving you orders. I changed it to happy it was Friday the 13th, but now it's Saturday, so I was told to change this by someone in chat. Let's slay this painting. Boom. I think that covers all bases. Boop, boop, boop. Let's darken up the brown back here. Ooh. For the welcome to Rockville. Happy post Friday 13th.
For that 5042 Mosquito W grinder, so I can put it in Ableton.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I can start working with it.
Oh, now we're pushing buttons. They're like, you should have mentioned my name in there. You know, I changed the thing.
You changed something.
I changed.
Somebody has an ego about you changing your name.
Yeah. All right, we'll play along. Let's see. Only if I can cut and paste your name, because I don't feel like typing it.
Is there a limit?
Yeah. Update info. All right, there you go. There you go. You're in there. You're in there. Woo. All right, this will look good. This is going to look good.
I don't understand. Is this two people?
Lady Frenzy Wicked True. No, that's one person. Each one of these is one person.
Then why does this person say, I don't have an ego, but Frenzy does?
Probably her online persona.
You mean this online persona is not her online persona?
I don't pretend to get these people.
You're not getting that deep?
No. Oh, no. What color is a joint?
Huh?
What color should I
color is a joint?
Should I make it OCB organic hemp? Brown. Sean got it. There you go. Or maybe I got to put the band on the Thank you. And you're up there now, so. Or should I write raw across and send it to Cody? Yeah, they're letting me promote their paper, you know. I'm badass as far as it goes. She's a female roofer. So you're a female that roofies someone. Right? Is that what, oh, roofer. Okay. Got it. Okay. That is pretty fucking badass. Because I roofed my studio with a buddy of mine, and that was the hardest work I've done on this house. It was 95 fucking degrees. Pulled all the metal off, had to do underlayment, plywood, rotten wood, all that shit, up and down the fucking ladder, and you know. Did I get that right though? That kind of roofer, right? I lay it down harder with a roofing hatchet. Secretly, there's some whiskey in that PBR. Yeah, no. I used to be mad into whiskey, though. I loved it. Absolutely love it. Still love it. Just don't drink a lot of it. There's been occurrences. I got kids now. I gotta stay out of jail. I gotta remember what I did and when I did it. What was that somebody posted today? Like, I'm gonna wear a GoPro from now on so I can find out when the night went wrong. They just review the footage. Ah, yeah. Okay, shouldn't have done that.
Well, at least we know.
I'm a shingle layer. Okay. Is that not a roofer, or is that different?
Specialized roofer.
I mean, I don't, within industries, there's fierce, don't you call me a fucking, Just like we had the conversation earlier about, like, who's between the Aussie and the Kiwi. Don't confuse the two. So I have some whiskey stories myself. Yeah. And it was weird because for the longest time, I mean, I'd probably been drinking Jameson. I know it has nothing to do with roofies. We get it. Like, shingle laying is not slang for, like, how many people you roofie in the night. Like, What, are you kidding? I shingled 5 people. We're going to come up with a new slang term. Yeah, I drank Jameson forever. And when I lived in New Orleans, like, what's typical drinking down there is really, I guess, a drinking problem, for the rest of the world. So when I moved to San Diego and cut back, I guess that still was pretty monstrous and amazing. But yeah, I mean, I drank whiskey for 15 years, and then, like, about a year and a half ago, I started drinking whiskey. I'd go out, typical Jameson night, whatever, and I had 2 nights where I, like, didn't remember shit. And I've never, like, blacked out. I've I've drank enough to where I've like, people had to remind me what the hell I did and what I threw through a window or whatever the hell, so. But yeah, alcoholism. New Orleans is alcoholism. Maybe. I should go take a nap. I have to go paint a house today in 2 hours. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, Lady Frenzy Wicked Truth, and you are on the updated description of my stream and all that. So my gift to you, and thanks for hanging out and roofing me. thanks for the shingle job. But yeah, I started out with Jameson. I've drank pretty much every whiskey on the market. I think I like you. Thanks for the mention. Of course. Yeah, come back. I usually stream 9 p.m., 9:15. I'll hop on. I'll go till anywhere between. Usually, if I start a painting, I do the black and white and the inks, and that'll be maybe till 12:31. So anywhere between like 9 and let's say midnight and 3 a.m. I'm up streaming Monday through Friday. So family reunion, as I mentioned, next week. So I'll be sporadic. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for being a stalker. And I am gonna now have to come up with a painting about a crocheting witch that used to roofie dudes in the 1600s. Bam! I think we did it. I think we came up with the next idea. Jameson was my shit.
There's gotta be something on that painting.
I will, and I'll follow you as well back. And yeah, let's get this stalking thing going. Roger, thanks for popping back in. Was watching a movie with my dad, so I was going, no problem, dude. No problem. 1920 we can do. I love the 20s. I love all that shit. We have a problem? Oh, okay. I thought Sugar said he had a problem, but usually that means like his weed jar is not within reach. And he has to get out of the chair.
That is rarely the case.
I'm kidding. He's not Brad Pitt in True Romance, so. And get some cleaning products while you're out. Amazing stuff. I'm kind of like, oh, gray. Let's do some gray, because I got to put the butts of the cigarettes in. I want to buy an old speakeasy house. Yeah. Oh, that'd be sick. There was there was this rad club in, I think it was San Diego, that had a hidden mirror that you could pop through to get to the office. Awesome. Have a good night. Rain Black Artist. Use the force, Sugar. Use the force.
The force? What am I using?
To reach your weed. Just levitate it towards you by using the force.
Yeah, it's in my hand right here.
Oh, it's in his hand already,
When there's not one, there's another.
So these are all going to be out. Maybe I'll put a little smoke here or whatnot, or maybe this last one will have an ember, but I'm definitely going to ember up one of these cigars and one of these cigarettes up here, so her crown's just kind of like, maybe it could catch on fire at any moment. A little danger. Danger. We all like that. There we go. Yeah, and then I'll give me a chance to shade the cigarette in. Can you guys even see that shit? Zoom in here. Oh, maybe that's too much because I don't feel like lifting. There we go. Okay. It's basically just, a little bit of shadow, also putting the kind of the ashy tip. Just the ashy tip. There we go. Oh, and just so you guys know, that is how you spell sugar when referring to the man behind me.
How did I get involved in this?
By sitting in that chair back there and writing music? I don't know. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
Just you talking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's got all, like, when I talk with my hands in the, you know. I suck at spelling. I take creative authorship. Well, I thought you were calling me sugar, you know. Kyroon Art, what's up? Dude, that is insane looking. Yeah. Doing well. All right, Ian. Take it easy, little bro. Yeah. Catch you on the flip. Catch you next time. We only call you Honey. Oh, okay. So that's how I'll know. You guys only call me Honey, okay? And then anytime you spell sugar, no matter how you spell it, I'll know you're not. Okay, got it. I know you're referring to the man behind the curtain here. We're the man with the weed in the massage chair. The updated wizard.
The updated wizard.
Wizard of Oz. It was a thought I just passed on halfway through the sentence. I was like, yeah, because you make it a sticky mess. We're just missing oats. Well, what's funny, that sugar, there's a dog sleeping over here named Cinnamon. So you got cinnamon and sugar. I mean, you know,
It really is that way.
we go for it. Or he goes for it. Hey, my dog. You see a little gray in there. I'm glad J-Man recommended it. I like your line work. Oh, thank you. Yeah, J-Man's the shit. He was actually one of the first streams that I saw. He just happened to be on in, I think, March when I found out what Twitch was and was like, what the hell, you know? Or after Alex Pardee. Actually, I think I was watching Alex Pardee, and when he signed off, J-Man was on. But I love his stream. It's awesome. And I just, you know, just the funky attitude and how he talks and all that. I think, you know, he could be my doppelganger. Woo! Oh, yeah. This isn't too much, dude. This is cinnamon and sugar. I don't know if I know Peppo. another streamer, another artist. or is that a drug? When I first came to Twitch, I stumbled on him and Peppo. I found this guy's stream, and I was also using this new drug. It all happened at the same time. You haven't dropped Peppo, yo? He does like Huxley. Yeah. Definitely. What is a Bettis? Stop using abbreviations and weird shit. This is cool. Yeah, I mean, obviously I love traditional stuff. I can't watch anybody do something on I'm guessing diabetes. Oh, nice. I'm gonna get the diabetes. I'm telling you, look it up on YouTube. 10 hours of Wilford Brimley saying diabetes over and over and over. There is a video. Definitely. Yeah, I've tried to click on some like creative streams that have like super late night when it is just people all doing digital stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't watch this. Like, even if some of it's like intriguing to me, I'm like, fucking yeah, it's yawn. And oh, he dragged a window. You know, like he pushed a button and the color changed.
That's why sugar's not streaming
Yeah, that's why Sugar's not streaming himself. He's a button pusher.
Total clubhouse loser, man.
Doing doodle. Oh, okay, yeah. Like if they have a Wacom that they're just doodling on, or I could deal with that. Conceptual stuff. Dude, the problem with digital is a lot of people don't anime and furry bullshit. Yeah, you know. That's why I don't chill on digital webbing anymore. It's 40 million anime kids. Like I just can't. You know, I used to be able to hop on the homepage and there'd be at least like one or two people. I'd be like, yeah, let me check your shit out. You know, and I mean, I opened my digital webbing account like 14, was it 99, 16 years ago? I think my digital webbing like number is like 365,000, and they have like 40 million people in there right now or something like that. So yeah, but it's all digital, anime and furry and one guy was just like straight up like some big tit 14-year-old, and I'm like, how does Twitch even allow this shit? It was just creepy as shit, you know. Like digital can make great works, but just like, I don't know, I feel traditional is like you're playing for stakes, like you can ruin something. Yeah. I mean, I've only really had to buff out like sections of maybe two paintings I've done that are, man, like where I really fucked it up, or I put something in there where I'm like, okay, that color is just like awful or whatnot. But yeah, no, traditional you're playing for keeps. There's no history button. There's no delete, there's no go back or any of that shit. Undo movement, that doesn't happen, you know. If I undo movement, I'm like streaking the painting again with the same shit. But yeah, that's why I always like digital. Plus, you don't get dirty. You don't get paint on your hands, and yeah. And traditional work makes you think more because you have to plan it out more. I believe because, and not like the image or whatnot. You should be planning your shit out anyway to make sure it's dope as it can be. But at the same time, it's like, what am I going to do first? How am I stacking the colors? The Dark Souls of art, right? And that's always, I like anybody who creates is awesome. I love it, and I think it's a great thing, and it's necessary, and yada yada. But yeah, once you're competing in the art world and you're putting a price tag on something, like, you better bring it. That's my deal. So. That's my deal. Diabetes. Hey, find that and put that on. Yeah, digital prints. I guess it's tough. It's like a photographer too. But how do you monetize it? I mean, obviously they're going to do prints, and they kind of got to do prints, but. Working on doing a huge postcard series on toned paper. Oh, nice. Is it like really, like that really thick paper? Like stuff you'd find at a really nice, like stationery store? Well, I assume it's a postcard. I mean, is it? Well, I guess you're reprinting them, right? Like I could go out and get this postcard series when it's done, or? 366 postcards. I'm about 30 in. Just bought some scotch. Oh, okay. Dude, that's sick. I love series. Anything with a series in it is always a good decision. It just adds to collectability, and it's when you got them all and they're all hanging on the wall or whatnot. It's like, yeah, I took the time. Oh shit, long brown. Oh shit, long brown, and it's shit brown. It kind of worked. All right. Gimp, you still here? You still on chat? You still drawing that damn toaster? You sure can. Yeah. If you got Instagram and that stuff that you're working on, please link it. Anybody who's doodling or they want to share their Instagram, please pop it up. Entertain me. And then we'll hit it with the cloth here. Give it some tone and texture. I haven't decided yet. I've been doing so much Alice stuff lately. Because when I put up my first set of smoke shop products, the idea was to just do a bunch of Alice products and just kind of kick off, because there's no copyright and everybody loves Alice and all that. And then Genius Pipe, I had already done a couple of Alice pipes for him, so I wanted to do the Red Queen. I wanted to kind of finish out the series. So, but now that I've come up with the idea of like doing the role reversal, like taking them out of Wonderland, I'm like, I might want to do all the characters because they're obscure enough, like I have mentioned a few times, that like, you know, only if I tell you that's the Red Queen, it's the Red Queen. So. Oh, nice, dude. These things are gnarly. And you pencil for now? Is that what that is? Or I don't know if you mentioned, or I forgot if you mentioned what you're using. I could see some pencils in the one picture. These are cool as shit. Oh, the hatch work on these ink ones down here. But dude, just how well balanced they are, how all the twisty turning, I love that shit. Hell yeah. And I mean shit in the most kind way. The Japanese fairy tales, those are in pencil. Okay. Yeah, that's brilliant, man. Everybody, if you're watching, click on it, check it out. I've done them in a lot of media, keeping the cost down at the moment. Yeah, I hear that, dude. Stuff can be pricey. As I always joke, my liner brushes, I still have the price tags on them because once I'm done 50 paintings, I'm going to take them back. Save me some money. I don't. These were defective. But that's great. I was saying the Japanese fairy tales by E.A. Theodore Ozaki are also cool on copyright book. Oh, okay. I've never heard of him or her. I'll check that out. So these the first designs, those are the postcards, right? That's what the real twisty. Those are cool. They're unique. I could see someone sculpting those. That would make an insane sculpture set. Let's take a little bit of this dark brown over here. Or coming up with maybe some 3D printed version of it, and then maybe hand painting them and be like some desktop sculpture. Or, that'd be kind of wild, you know. Watercolor series, cool, yeah. Yeah, it's nice too when you come up with a really, something that cool and elegant and cool, that you can transfer to different mediums and they would work. Metal, yeah. Yeah, I got a guy in LA that does all my camera resin casting for my figures, and I'll bring one on stream next week. I'll remember to. And but I have my first little spaceship alien dude that it's all hand painted, but I'm really liking getting into doing some of the 3D printing and having some of my characters it's just cool to see them come to life, You put so much time into these things, and it's I just want to see it, I want to see it fly. We looked into, my buddy Gideon was giving me some places to go to get the, the magnetized, display pads, and I could actually do it to where I could have the, if I had it at a booth, it's pretty fragile. I'd have to have it in the back or under glass, but because if anybody bumps it, it'll go flying off. But I could actually have the saucer spinning, like the sculpture in midair, like just floating there on the booth. I'm like, that would be sick. Just a thought to do them in pewter, then copper sleeving for the debris stuff. Oh, that'd be sick. Hell yeah, hell yeah. That would look gorgeous. Some glass lazy Susans. You're right. Oh no, he's got one. He sent me this video where he's an insane industrial designer. Like this guy just built a for him, or excuse me, hired him. Gideon just built a $125 million whiskey distillery. So that's some crazy shit that he gets into. So, oh, for covering that, yeah. Yeah, I need some sort of box to cover it and make sure it looks, that it's protected. And I don't even know how I would do it since it's like at the rock shows. I just got to be so careful with them. But we are talking about doing like a climate-controlled gallery area at the rock show that would be separate from, say, my booth, where people would go in and there'd be security and, the art would be under a little bit more protection. There we go. A little shading on that card there. I just did labels for Blue Note whiskey on the side. We're doing like Blues Legends Ghosted on the label. So oh, nice. Blue Note whiskey. That's the brand of whiskey. Blue Note. That's cool. Yeah, that has a jazzy feel to it. Better than the Brown Note whiskey. Memphis. Okay. Awesome. I got a buddy out in Nashville. I like that whole area. The two shows, Louder Than Life and Bourbon and Beyond, I'm doing in Louisville, and yeah, good shit. I love it out there. What is up with the internet? It is just being a piece of shit. Let's cut that out. Do I get anything running? Okay. Do a little gray, bring some grays out from behind. Memphis and Nashville are like enemies. Oh, of course. Of course. Enemies everywhere. It seems to be the theme, like, oh, I'm from this part of this state. Oh, I got a friend over in this state. We fucking hate each other, And Memphians hate Kentucky basketball. Nashville is the prim and proper version of it. That really? They're the prim and proper? Well, I'd probably have more fun in Memphis then. We're definitely not into the prim and proper. This dude's saying that Nashville is the prim and proper version of Memphis, and they're enemies and they hate each other. Memphis has a lot more soul. And they got better barbecue, I'm sure. Let's start this war. Right? Goddamn right. Yeah, exactly. Just like cute. It's a cute house. Oh, that means it's small and it sucks. Classy. I'm gonna pay a fuckload more for this. Yeah, I've lived in some cities like that. Especially, San Diego was like that. They just so wanted to be upscale, and they just came off as trash. Met a lot of fun people down there, though. That's the thing. I really don't like buy into like, oh, this city. And I know I talk shit about cities, and some of my friends will get on that are from there and be like, "Oh, you're a jerk." And I'm like, dude, but I know you, and that's all that matters. The cool people you meet in these cities, whether they have battles with each other or whatever the fuck. Like if I say a city's a shithole, it means like the cost of rent or the air quality. Nashville has some fire hot chicken, but Memphis barbecue is damn hard to beat. There you go. Everyone talks about Memphis being dangerous, and I'm like, as long as you ain't an asshole, you don't get shanked. Yeah. I mean, I grew up just outside Baltimore, hung out there a bunch, D.C., lived in New Orleans. I mean, yeah, I used to walk home in New Orleans to way up to Midtown, go to the Ninth Ward, whatever. I mean, it was like, yeah, as long as you weren't just like asking for it. Yeah, and I was a broke cook, so no one wanted to fucking try and steal shit from me. Just I didn't have anything, so. All right, I think enough of that shit. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put the green visor in. Let's go for it. Let me get a clean bowl and a clean brush. I really want to put that visor in because I think that's the last great block of color. Because these cards are going to be white with red trim, maybe. Yeah. Poker chips will be traditional, whatever, red, black, yellow, blue. I'll figure out some colors that'll work best for that. And then, but putting in the green visor is kind of the biggest part right now. Now, all this detail work, all this will be underneath it. So even the highlight here was just like an indicator of where it's going to be. We're going to go in, we're going to bring the green out, really dark on the side, fade it, and then I'll go back in and touch up that highlight, put a few others. Will not be redoing the black ink because that'll give it that fogginess to make it look like it's behind the, Right, if you look broke, people are like, I'm not getting shit off, so band tees and jeans keep you out of problem. Yeah, but not skinny jeans. Then they'll shank you for being a hipster. Oh, poor bastards. Actually, one more thing because I'm going to forget it. I forgot to tip these cigarettes and the cigar. And then we'll get into that visor. There we go. Kind of scrub that in. Okay. There we go. Okay. It's acrylic. I just, back for the washes in the back and whatnot, I just water it down a lot, so. Yeah, Liquitech. Not high-end shit, but, there's hipsters everywhere, dude. They migrate. They like to travel. Oh, shit. I forgot my flying dog. This koozie is so small. It's not easy to slip the beer in. And it's from a beer company, which is even worse. Who do we got? Mig ACR. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. Thanks for jumping in and enjoying enough to follow. Let me grab, I think we're going to go with this green. Yeah, maybe like a, yeah. So my whole thing with getting into acrylics is because of the live art. Because I needed something that dried quickly, and that's why I work in layer after layer after layer, because the dry time is annoying on acrylics. So they are a bastard to use, but we've come to an understanding. So after 20 years of use, so what is up with my net? It is just like wah. But as long as you guys are still hearing me, and I know visually sometimes my hands just because my internet conks out. All right, let me get this in, and then so we are just gonna go pure green. Actually, let's do a touch of water, and we're just gonna cut this right in. There we go. Oh, yeah. Cats are yelling at me. All right, Rain, thanks for hanging out. Yes, you got to obey the cats. Because what are we but just puppets for kitty cats? Take it easy. And here's a couple licks from the devil. Always a good night kiss. There we go. Get that green in there. Says good night, Sugar and Sean.
Who's that?
Rain Black Artist. Sorry, I get that right. There we go. So a lot more heavier green, and then we bring it over and whatnot. Hey, thank you, buddy, for the sub. I appreciate it. And now you have access to that lovely little emote there. That is my very first emote. I have never designed one, and I did not design that one. I mean, and I won't start now. No, but I did show him that double with the tongue picture I painted last week, and said I would like an emote like this, and I got this guy from Britain, really cool designer, came up with it, and I was like, this is perfect. So there'll be more to come, but I did want to get something cranking for the subs. And then once I build up, in a couple weeks, right before I go on tour and whatnot, I'm gonna run some. I'll do some giveaways and stuff like that as well. Once I get all the new artwork run off. But yeah, thanks again. That was really cool of you. Let's see. Oh, that looks rad, and I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I just didn't know how that was going to turn out. Sometimes it's okay to surprise yourself. It's okay to deep down inside know it'll work, but not know how it's going to turn out. And I think that sums up what being an artist is. So if your parents ever give you shit, you need to be an artist when you grow up, just quote that, and you'll blow their minds. I just got promoted this week, and I'm having to work in a boring-ass office all by myself at night, so streams are how I pass the time, so I definitely tend to set traditional people more. Oh, nice. I mean, nice on the promotion. Sorry you have to sit in a boring-ass office. I've done that. I was a mortgage broker for 4 years, and, man, I couldn't do the cubicle thing, and I did have the wildest, most decked-out cubicle, though, I'll tell you that. It is. Beauty in the flaws and taking chances, The first night when I had this all inked, and I didn't know about putting these 1950s little patterns in. One of the other cigars I was on, and we were kind of talking about it, and one of the things he liked was just the courage to take the chance and go fuck it and draw that in there. And I'm like, I half knew it was going to work. I mean, it's chill. I sketch all night. Maybe that's cool though. I mean, if you have time to get paid to basically do your art, and they call it a job, that's good. That's kind of the job I was looking for with when I became a broker. It was more just having that freedom, because as long as I had deals in the pipe, they were cool with me taking a week off to go do a Comic-Con and push my first comic book and whatnot. So I was, as weird as it may seem that an artist be a mortgage guy, was actually very creative. Every deal was different, and every person was different, so I found creativity. But yes, they were actually very supportive of the art. They knew I wasn't going to be in the mortgage industry the rest of my life. They saw the talent, but I closed deals, and they were happy to have a creative around. Because when we all went out to the bars and they were hitting on girls, they didn't know what to say. They'd be like, "Sean's an artist," and I'm like, "What? Don't use me to pick up chicks. Not cool, man." All right, so let's bring that highlight in again. I actually I wanted to get into sales. I had a buddy that did telemarketing, and he was just like, "Dude, you got to come do this ad specs," which is like, you've seen it, pens, pencils, Jim's Pizzeria and the Penguins, always a good, you get it, free pens, and it's got the business name. I used to sell that shit. And I just got tired of it. And I saw an ad for a mortgage company that needed telemarketers or people to screen people. So I was like, all right, I'll go, So I took the interview, and the guy's like, "Yeah, we need you to call people and get their housing information and just generate leads." And I was like, "I just have to call people and ask for their info?" I'm like, "Shit, that's easy." And so I did really well at it and became a manager, and then eventually it was just like the money was too good to not be a broker. So, and like I said, I actually enjoyed being a broker, and for a minute, I definitely wasn't what they wanted in a broker. Because it was right at the height of all these subprime loans, and I wasn't selling like the garbage shit, so they were not happy with that. But I did have the highest redo and referral rate in the company. So they couldn't really can me, because that would look really stupid. Just throwing a few highlights on. Trucking depot, part of the company proper. Nice, third largest in the country. There's probably dispatching Dallas and Nashville. Oh, sick. All right, so yeah, you do have some free time. Maybe just on the dispatch end of things. You probably dispatch trucks that the big trucks that drive past my painted up motorhome that give me weird looks when I'm on tour on the freeway. Some of them are like, yeah, and others are, what the fuck is that guy driving? Nice. Better be. It's a machine gun. MG42, Hitler's buzzsaw. I don't even know if that's on camera, but I had to flip it. Oh, I need to flip it again.
The visor.
Yeah, drop the visor. The poker visor. I dig it. I think it came out fucking cool.
Oh, I want something.
Oh, is it that time? No. Yeah, this shit's so automated. I really only deal with breakdowns and call-ins, right? Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I mean, the technology is probably pretty fucking crazy for trucking. Put that underneath the green there. It gets a kind of a ridge. There we go. Makes it a little bit more glowy. There we go. The thing is, that messes with me when I stream. I move around a lot when I'm working, and I will pull it out of frame. Oh yeah, we play that game here. When I zoom in. Like, I like to zoom in when I'm doing my ink work because it's so fine line, but then I forget where I'm at, and I start going off the page, and then, like, you know, somebody in chat will be like, hey, yeah, we can't see what the hell you're doing. Oh, shit, sorry. Let me do one quick search here. Is there a, what we're going to find out, standard color? Is it per casino, or are there standard colors for cost or value of poker chips? Honestly, I don't care what she's got on the table. I'm just trying to pick colors that actually work. So, but yeah, I like how the visor came out. That's kind of cool. Dig it. Well, I know there's red, and she is the red queen. She probably should have some red ones, probably a bright yellow to balance that out, and then look at yawning. Let's see. All right, let's start with that. We'll go with some of this deep yellow. Brush. Tim, how'd you manage to make it look transparent like that? Well, you should have been here, motherfucker. Heavier paint on the sides, and then you add a little bit of water and draw it out, and you just do a green wash on it, just right over top of it, and then don't worry about picking out the black lines, like highlights on top to really make it look shiny, but leave all the rest of it dull, and that makes it look like it's under the plastic. So this is incredible. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah. A medium or water, yeah. Oh wait, what do we look? I know red and black tend to be common as well as blue. Okay. It is per casino. Okay, all right. Yeah, figured they might have their own little thing. But we'll give her a big stack of yellow chips right here. Yeah, the paints are pretty easy to make them look transparent because they pretty well are, you know. What you got?
Oh, you're just doing the detail.
Oh, sick.
On the edge of the gun, and that like pitch kind of sound was going like a noise like right then.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Sugar's got some cool. You've been drinking for 5 hours. That's it? It was your birthday yesterday, right? Or, well, we're Saturday, so what was it, Thursday was your birthday? I remember logging on and, someday during this year was your birthday, wasn't it? 5 hours is all right, you amateur.
That's what we might need. The 10 to 12 minutes length version.
Yeah, just a fucking banging dance tune. Friday, it ended 3 hours ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sugar's back here working on the MG42 Mosquito, which I think you saw perhaps being done or painted up. Well, I hope it was a cool birthday, dude. And if you're already drinking again, you know, keep the birthday going. Alright, and we'll go in here, get some of that red, and do these chips. Yeah, these are next level songs for these time lapses, dude. I like everything that's been written, but having some really just super fast shit is like, that's so awesome.
Well, the other shit was super fast was this game. Like, the first couple were all about 150 each, which is what this is. It's just how I wrote them.
Yeah. Why is my internet just up and down all over the fucking place? I hate you, Wave Broadband. That's how they're getting free testimonial on the stream. They're like, we'll keep fucking his internet up, and he'll keep going, fuck you, Wave Broadband, and it'll just make me repeat their name over and over, and they're like, yeah! Everybody knows Wave Broadband. Alright, I'm going to turn this sideways so I can just draw this orange down the canvas. Any publicity is good publicity. Yeah. Well, I hope they think that when I go blow up their fucking headquarters. Just kidding. Somebody's gonna get all fucking, woo! That artist is out of his mind. There we go. Alright, so we got some chips. We'll get a little, hop back into that brown, which is in this bowl. Give a little more of a wash around these chips. That seems like an illegal thing to say. Yeah, this day and age, right? It's alright, they're more than welcome to try and come on my property. There we go. Just want to get all the, just hit it with my finger and blend it in. Yeah. I love the visor. It came out cool. I had no fucking clue how that was going to look. Right around the corner there. Sweet. Dude, I almost want to get the lettering down and write like Reno across it, like how they have the printing on those visors. I don't know. That'll be at the end if I decide to do that. Playing cards. Let's go in with some white and, well, how do we want to do the cards? I could outline them in white and have some, maybe a pattern on the back. Maybe do them up in polka dots. You know, what if we did yellow and then did like little, if I did blue polka dots, that would almost tie everything in and almost be like a frame. About to clock out, man. You have a good stream tonight. Glad we had a chat. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, glad we got to chat. Thank you for the sub and hanging out, and I will be on next week. My normal schedule, like I said, is 9 p.m. till whenever, and next week a little sporadic, but yeah, I'll catch you next time. Tim, yes, please don't violently throw up while watching me and then have that association. So have a good night, dude, and good to see you hanging out again here. Cheers, guys. Yeah, let's hold that back a little. And of course we gotta leave with a couple licks from the devil. Hail Satan and all that jazz. There you go. Later, man. Yeah, let's jump into this deep yellow. I'm thinking the playing cards, I mean, if they are decorative casino cards from the 50s, then they should have almost that same pattern, so. There we go. That definitely pops from the from her red and white garb. All right, and a little wash on the brush. Woo! All right. Digging it, digging it. In fact, I may bust a little more salmon in the corner here, but these, I may do that yellow over here. That would tie that in together nicely, I believe. I believe.
This is drug music.
Free drugs with every download. What? All of a sudden I have 8 million viewers. I don't know, word just got out.
Free tab of acid.
Yeah.
Every VIP subscription.
Yeah. I'm Ricky VIP-ness. Oh, there you go. That could be the $30 a month sub, right? You get drugs with it. I'm sure someone's thought of that. There we go.
I didn't notice the cue made with the heart. That's pretty
Queenie. Yeah, you know. That just fucking made it. That was that one element that made the whole painting. Yeah. Yeah, Tim popped in right when I did it. He's like, how'd you make it transparent? And I was like, you should have been here, dude. He's gonna go throw up.
Rewind?
Yeah. You can when this is done, it's archived, so
Yeah.
he's gonna go throw up violently though, so we lost Tim for now.
He's gonna go do what?
Throw up violently?
Oh yeah, because he was drinking for 5 hours straight.
And it was his birthday the day, yeah. Always good to have a good birthday.
It's gonna be a good one, dude.
Fuck yeah, it is.
I'm already like this.
I think that painting in general is going to be one of my iconic ones. I could see a lot of people getting down for that. That's why we'll do some patches and shit. Ooh. This is R and a B and then a P. No, you had T. That's right. Try to get all fancy. So if I did, let's get some white on those cards. Sorry, I'm kind of goofing around. Really want to make sure I get these last few color choices right so they don't like, all of a sudden it becomes like this huge focal draw away from the away from our subject matter here. But the red Queeno of Reno is almost complete. I don't like that brush.
Alright, strain change.
Strain change. We have a strain change coming.
Try out some of this here NL5.
Oh yeah.
That's what the guy in the fucking dispensary said to me. He's like, you ever tried the NO5?
NO5 strain.
What? NO5, and I had it in my hand, and I was looking at the name, and it says Northern Lights #5 on it.
Ah.
And I was like, oh, it seriously took me like a good 2 minutes to understand what the hell he was talking about.
He's like, you had tried it. About 10 minutes ago. Oh, that breeze feels nice. It's so hot in the studio. Alright. Yeah. So just dropping some white on these cards, and then I'm going to figure out maybe a pattern to put on the back. You know, to tie it together, it could be the queen, the red queen. It could be the Q with the heart as the little doohickey. So that's an option. It could just be pattern related. They could be white, which is kind of a cop-out. You know.
Dude, this totally could be an industrial fucking cover for an album. A couple of guys standing out behind all the fucking...
Oh, yeah, the trash pile.
In your yard, but like at night.
Yes, there's a very large pile of trash next to my studio because of the remodel. And my studio I just built in December, so 1,300 square feet of painting goodness. I've never had this much space to paint in. It's awesome. It is choice. I highly recommend one. To paraphrase Ferris Bueller.
Cherry, she does wheelies.
There we go.
That's something Ferris Bueller would have said.
Something like that. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it for the night after I put this white in. And do the final inking on a stream next week. That way, if I need to, during the family reunion, don't get a chance to come up, sketch out a new painting, at least I'll be able to do one stream where I got something, something to ink and then drop highlights in. So I have at least another, few hours I can throw into this or whatnot. So, And I want to do a little research on what playing cards look like in the 1950s, so I can maybe find a cool pattern to put on these cards and give it a little bit more authenticity. So, excuse my obsession with accuracy. Let's do one last thing before I forget. Let's get a little more of that red into a little more of that yellow. Get a nice orange going. And put the ember. I'll put one on the end of the joint too. And a cigarette. So, word up. So let that sit for a minute so you guys can take a look while I kind of arrange myself. What a great stream. Absolutely amazing people stopped by tonight. Very cool. I'm super stoked. Thanks for the sub and the follows tonight. And yeah, I don't stream Saturday, Sunday, family time for me, and then next week reunion, and after that, let's see what we got here. Maybe we can raid somebody that's on. I got to. If anyone's on. Oh, who do we got? Jub hanging out? Nope, he's not on. There ain't really no one on. Anyways, thanks guys. Appreciate hanging out for the last 4 hours while I painted this, the Red Queen of Reno, 1955. I have some black and white line work to do, all the final inking, nice tight line work. Got some highlighting to do and the pattern on the cards, and this will be a done deal. So my 7th painting I finished in the last 5 weeks on Twitch since I started streaming. I'm fairly new as far as doing the whole streaming thing. I am not new to the art world. I've been a professional 15 years. I've been published since I was 15 years old, and I have a lot to bring to the table. So thank you guys again, and I will see you Monday at 9 p.m. and I will fucking bring it. So cheers to you guys. Have a great weekend. Please drink something better than this. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Like tea.
Or maybe tea or coffee. It doesn't have to be. Oh, listen to this guy. Sugar, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. Cheers.